Alrighty, everybody. Tuesday evening for me. We're back here. We're going to be watching the MLB The Show 5-minute trailer thingy. Will be better than that thing they put out on Thursday where if you watch me live, I got very annoyed at the man talking. Maybe I'll throw that in at some point. But nevertheless, there's a new 5-minute thing. Let's talk about it. Surely I will be completely and utterly disappointed. So, let's... Oh boy, let's see what we got here. So if you're into all the, newsage of MLB The Show here, make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss out on it, because there'll be more stuff coming out. I don't think we'll necessarily be reacting to everything, but we'll try to do these segments. Sound good, everybody? Alrighty, let's rock. So here we go. This is the video. We'll stop it as we go. So let's see what we got here. Alright, let's watch. Oh boy.
Welcome back to Fielding Feedback. I'm Kyle Saul from the Road to the Show team at MLB The Show.
I feel so bad for this
Today,
guy.
we're diving into how your feedback...
Let's see what we got here. So I'm putting up numbers and still stuck on the wrong team. Sim logic is cooked after the draft, just repetitive regular season games with no real goals. That is true. I played it off stream. It definitely feels like that. College experiences are cool, but it feels half baked. RTTS has no depth for real. All right, we'll see. The college was weird, but they really did try to hey, we're gonna push our way through.
Every chapter of your career, the goals you set and achievements you earn factor into your.
So wait, what are they? Hold on. Can I?
Hall of Fame
chapter. No, I want to. Your career. I want to see. What did that say? Season 750 OPS, 1.20 WHIP. 3.5 ERA. Okay. Interesting.
And achievements you earn.
So you have a whip and you get a Hall of Fame score increase of 810 tokens. Okay.
Hall of Fame candidacy.
For the record, I'm not going to lie. I don't know how I feel about them being like, you're going for the Hall of Fame. I get that's sort of the end goal here, but it feels weird. Like, what's your legacy going to be? You going to be a Hall of Famer? Probably. I don't think there hasn't been a series on YouTube that I've seen where the player character, the PC, is not the second coming of Barry Bonds in some way or breaking some sort of record. I don't think I've just seen them be necessarily like a normal dude. And for the record, I'm not going to harp on it. We're going to get this out of the way now. Yes, these graphics look like they're back from 2024 or not even 2024, like 2008. Adrian Beltre over here looks like he's got no lip. David Ortiz looks like he like rolling from Borderlands 2. This woman right here, whose face I'm blocking, is going ooh. The Rob Manfred looks like a skinny Wesker. I'm not going to harp on it. I'm done with this graphic conversation. If people want to say, you don't like the graphics, don't play. Sure, bud. I'm just going to tell you this. I've been down this road before that you guys are going on now with a certain company up the road from where SDS is. And let me tell you, people didn't talk about it then. And look what happened to them. They're in the crapper now, bud. And if we're on the same path, I hope y'all keep talking, because if you don't keep talking, they're going to pull the same crap on you. And sooner or later, you go from building bridges to something else. And let me tell you something. If you build 100 bridges and do on the other thing, you're a sucker. And if you suck 100 of those things and build one bridge, you're Blizzard. So let that sink in.
There's a lot to unpack, so let's get into it.
I don't think there's a lot to unpack, but we'll see.
The road to Cooperstown has always been paved with goals, but this year, goal setting plays a major role in how you shape
so you get 8 goals.
Your career journey.
So Jesus Christ, a 150 batting average against our season. Oh, this is pitching. So you get a BAA of 150 or better, 300 average or better, 0.75 WHIP, 800 OBS. So fielding percentage of about 900, 99%. 99.5% just because of the length.
You can choose to chase short or long-term.
whip of 100 for the
goals,
season.
like striking out 10 batters in a game.
Why in God's green earth
raising
did you
your
pick
season
that?
batting average, or chasing prestige awards like Rookie of the Year.
Lead the league in home runs, steal, or lead rookies in home runs and steals. Win Rookie of the Year. Win a Gold Glove. This just okay. Interesting. Bat 275 in a month. An ERA of 3.50 or better in 10 games. Alrighty.
The more ambitious the goals you set,
4
the
stolen
greater the
bases in
rewards.
10 games. Okay.
Bottom line, you get to pick the goals.
Those
that inspire
metrics
you
were
to
insane.
improve
Did
and
you
will
see
keep
that drop off?
rewards like Rookie of the Year.
Hold on.
The more ambitious
What
the
the
goals
hell
you set,
happened here?
the greater the rewards. Bottom line.
The world can't caught up to this What is up with that bobblehead? You can't see it, but hold on. Let me turn this off. What the? What is up with this bobblehead? This cursed bobblehead back here. What in the hell? Jeez Louise. Oh, and by the way, those stats over there just dropped. Holy cow.
You get to pick the goals.
Seminoles, so
Goals
Florida
that inspire you
Bulldogs.
to improve and will keep you locked in game to game, month to month, and season to season.
Hi, Hey, CJ, I'm Mason. This is Matt. Great to meet you. Who the hell is Matt? Oh, boy. Ethan, congratulations on the historical cheat.
Your enthusiasm for the amateur years and Road to the Show 25 was amazing to see.
Were people that excited for it? I don't watch a ton of Road to the Show content, nor do I play Road to the Show. I haven't watched Road to the Show content since I was in college, which was like over a decade ago. Like, that's when I first got back into the show, was because of channels like Sports Gaming Universe was one of the bigger ones where they had storylines and played out like a documentary for some of these guys in Road to the Show. I don't remember. There was another guy I used to watch too, but I don't know too many other people who do stuff like that anymore. But you gotta think, like, I don't know if that expands it or not. I just want to get to the big leagues as fast as I could. I didn't necessarily care about like these amateur stuff per se, but I don't know.
We've expanded both the high school and college chapters for 2026.
Extended them to
Our
what?
roster of college teams has more than doubled.
So it looks like so now we gone from what 8 to, they said more than doubled to more than 16. So North Carolina, Stanford, Michigan, Florida State, or Florida, Arkansas, Virginia, Florida State, Oregon. That is Fresno State, Wake Forest, and Clemson. So they added 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 schools.
As a high school star, you
Interesting.
can now be recruited by up to 19 different schools.
19?
Colleges in your region of the country will be the first to take notice
That
of your
makes
high school
sense.
achievements, and they'll offer you different recruits.
I'm just curious here, so let's proceed. I know when I did mine
the first to take notice
off
of your
stream.
high school achievements, and they'll offer you
4. Florida State's a 5. Okay. Fresno State's a 3. Michigan's a 4. Oregon State's a 5. Of course, it makes sense. Fulton's a 3. Florida 4.
different recruiting packages
I kind of miss the whole skill
based on
development
their
stuff.
level of interest. Those packages can include
Interesting.
increased scouting exposure, skill development, equipment packages,
This stuff doesn't
tokens,
matter
and
a
more.
lot for me.
Each college offer is unique.
Uh-huh.
Will you sign with the college that offers the best benefits, or hold out for an offer from your dream school?
To be fair, if they just do stuff like this where
Sign
it
with
says
the
like,
college that
hey,
offers
pick the
best
school you want to go
benefits,
to,
or hold out for an
I don't understand the point of like the whole thing. I guess if you're doing the experience, you're sort of like, oh, hey, like for me, based on my region, my dream school when I was at this age and where I almost went to school was Cal State Fullerton. So for me, if they want me, I'm probably going to go there regardless, because that's how it was for me in real life. So I don't necessarily, I mean, in reality though, it's not like NCAA or anything.
offer
So-
from your dream school.
So,
Big
I
time
mean,
prospects have big time choices to make in Road to the Show 26. The college chapter in Road to the Show 26
flyover,
is bigger
nice.
than ever, with more schools, more fans,
Yeah.
and an official NCAA Men's College World Series integration.
okay.
This year, you get to play out the entirety of
I don't know how much this will matter or play out. And the only reason I say this is only because Does this entice people to play more? I see USC, but that's South Carolina. To play more. I mean, I like the College Series. I'll watch the College World Series, but as a whole, I don't think this brings as much hype as people think it does. Granted, it might change because now they're playing in it, but it'd be one thing if they had actual prospects. Like, if they could somehow get some of these guys to, like, in their college days, be like, hey, do you want to be in the game in this mode? And then we put their name in there or whatever, and they kind of have their models already. I think that'd be something that'd be kind of cool. But I know they won't. So it's going to feel like this weird disconnect, but you're playing like a narrative story in college. But I'm glad they're... I will say this. I guess hypothetically, if you're going to get 2 years of college... Well, technically, it'd be... You can't till your third year. But I think you only play your junior, senior anyway with this anyway. So you could play it twice. Maybe you get 2 different teams. But I don't know how much this is really going to entice a lot of people. Format. Maybe I'm insane. I might be crazy.
Countless opportunities to improve your pro potential rating, which is essential because this year your potential will directly impact your draft slot as well as your goal selection slot.
I think I like that. I think I like this more than the overalls because when I did mine, I was a third round and then a first round. But the whole thing is, though, it felt like it played off of the overall, not the potential. The potential matters more because that's how the trade sim works, too, is it goes off of
your
potential.
Your potential would directly impact your draft slot, as well as your goal selection.
Can you get 101?
Career.
Out of curiosity.
Once you reach the big leagues,
you'll
have more control than ever over the direction of your career and where you play. But first, you can request trades, talk to coaches about switching positions.
Hey, then you want to change position in the field? Is that right? Yes, no. Okay.
Or moving to DH.
Or moving to DH.
With your reps to plan for free agency. You also have more juice to steer your career mid-season.
I will say this. I think this is going to make this a little bit more tool to what you want. I think. We'll see.
Because you will receive alerts and updates when you emerge as a candidate for milestone awards, like Rookie of the Year.
So they're doing MVP. Like the awards thing, it looks like. God, this. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna talk about graphics.
As you reach specific stat milestones en road to the show, like home runs hit or consecutive games reaching base.
What was that
specific
swing?
Stat milestones en road to the show, like home runs hit or consecutive games reaching base.
All right.
You will trigger all kinds of dynamic new perks. For example, the heart attack perk gives you an exit velocity boost when your team is down and trying to rally. Not only are there more perks.
I don't necessarily know how I feel about this. And the reason why I say that is I think when it comes to like building things and building players like this, I think I personally think sometimes less is more, and not having to like having the ability to pick and choose, I think does more than being like, can you meet X criteria to get X thing?
I guess. Road to the show 26.
I don't know. That's just me. That's my opinion.
Perks menu. It's clearer than ever what the perk does and how to upgrade. It's up.
So what does it say? So like heart attack, hit a walk-off home run.
It's clear.
So 0-2 and runner on first, score is tied or 1 out. So wait, so for this perk to go, you have to be down 2 strikes, have a runner on first, the score tied or 0 and 1 out for you to get 20% exit velo boost. Wow, that is oddly specific.
Ever what the perk does and how to upgrade. It's
upgrade a runner on second, so now you can have runner in scoring position, but it should be anyway, right?
Which perks will pay off in the biggest moments of your unique journey.
Interesting. Currently active heart attack. That was a fastball down the pipe. I'll give you a nickel if that guy with 60-something power can do that. 60 power, 61 clutch. Yeah, all right. On a good swing. Hey, come on now.
You know that not everyone to taking every swing in a roughly 2,000 game Hall
career
of Fame
simulation and re-entry.
Which is why in Road to the Show 26, you will have the option to simulate sections of your career, with player simulation performance being driven by your overall rating.
It took them that long to put that one together. All right.
However, you will get an additional performance boost from your recent momentum, like a hot week at the plate or a scoreless inning streak on the mound. So even if your overall is a 57, you could simulate as a 67. You get the flexibility to move faster without losing the rhythm of how you've actually been performing.
I mean, I guess that fits, but it just okay.
Another fun addition
But you had that with
is that while simulating portions of your career, you will be alerted when high-profile moments or achievements are approaching.
Silver Slugger.
You can choose to keep simming or stop to actively take over in the pivotal moments,
cards.
like chasing home run records or pitching in marquee matchups. The road to Cooperstown doesn't seem...
I'm guessing the guy they're using is the two-way player.
so long when you control the pace.
Why is he wearing his headband outside of the game? Was that... Looks like they have unique... You can't see my mouse. Oh, no, you can. Looks like they have unique the arms, like, sleeves and stuff now. So that's interesting. That's
no matter
interesting.
how far you take your road to the show career, the journey is yours to enjoy, whether you play 1 month or 15 seasons. But if the Hall of Fame is the goal, Cooperstown is about more than accomplishments. It's about legacy. How you get there defines how you're remembered.
Yeah, but you're not...
Were you a first ballot, unanimous selection, or a fringe candidate? And what do you want your on-field legacy to be? Do you dream of being the greatest power hitter in history? Or maybe you'll do the unthinkable and dethrone Nolan Ryan in career strikeouts.
Yeah, if they only have Angel to be up there.
Direction and duration of your career. All of this and more is possible in Road to the Show 26. Thanks for playing Road to the Show, and keep an eye out for more episodes of Fielding Feedback. I'm Kyle Saul from MLB The Show 26. See you on the field.
I'm just gonna say this, at least off rip here. I'm not the end all be all of Road to the Show. I think it's fine. It looks like they listen to a certain degree. I don't know. It looks like they are improving it to a certain degree and all this stuff, and I think the implementation of better colleges and stuff will do well. My only question is, how is it going to get people like me who don't play Road to the Show into playing Road to the Show if it feels like you're redoing the same thing over and over again? And like I said, it's the whole thing of, if we're trying to tell a story, maybe help them tell the story. I would say that's the thing, but there's still a lot to be left desired. And again, we're kind of... I guess they're doing something else on Thursday. And by all God's green earth, it can't go worse than last week. It legitimately can't go worse than last week. By far one of the worst, like, dev streams I've ever seen. By far, if somehow MLB sees this, I understand there's frustration. I understand that. I think having a guy who goes up there and basically says, well, real hitters go up with a plan. Maybe you should go with the plan. Instead of, how do I put this? Addressing the problem head on. I don't think it's a good strategy. Call me crazy. I think the deflection when it comes to certain things, by saying, well, baseball hasn't changed in 100 years. We can't really do much outside of that. And for animations, we have to film them ourselves. Look, I understand there's limitations to certain things. I really do. I understand that. But you can't come out on a stream and essentially just tell your fan base you're wrong. That we can't do certain things because certain things haven't happened in the game, in reality. Sure, that's all fine and dandy, but I think we both know what the issue here is, and I don't think they handled it very, very well. I also don't think that having creators that you know are connected to basically blindly defending it looks good either. But that's just me. And that's my 2 cents. And I'm not going to talk about the graphical development of this game anymore. I'm not going to. I'm not getting involved in it. I've said my piece. And I just think that if you, and I've said it before, are going to do stuff and work with them, for the love of God, I just ask you, use your power to actually help make the game better. I don't care if graphically we can throw it out the window because I don't think they're going to touch it. I think they're so whatever the situation is. Maybe they're waiting for the PS6 because that might be coming out in a year or 2 years. If that's the case, I'd rather them just say it, because right now, in terms of certain spots, it doesn't look good. No offense that's just the way it is. But with all that being said, let me know, are you still excited for this despite the issues that we're kind of seeing and despite the divisiveness around everything? Let me know down below. We'll be back probably maybe Thursday, depending if I don't yell at my screen again. With all that being said, my name is Specs, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.